was finna do that, and then I came back and
What
are you doing?
Nothing.
You know, I am a fan of Zack Snyder. I love Man of Steel. I love 300. I love Watchmen. I love Dawn of the Dead. I am a fan of Zack Snyder's work for the most part. But man, oh man, this is becoming more and more sad. This is becoming more and more cringe. It's like that ex-girlfriend who can't move on when her former lover found someone better. This is what Zack Snyder had to do, in my viewpoint of what's going on. So Zack Snyder earlier today posted an image of Henry Cavill from BVS. Yeah, he's still posting Henry Cavill as Superman and BVS. Why? I'll get to that. So Zack Snyder posted on Instagram, Henry Cavill is Superman. Of course, you know, that's his Superman. He casted Henry Cavill, makes sense. From BVS, shot with my monochrome 50mm camera, 3 weeks on Instagram. Thanks to everyone. So Zack Snyder has been on Instagram for 3 weeks now. So he celebrated with BVS Superman. Of course, you know, all the Snyder tards are like, the Snyderverse is being restored. This is proof. This is evidence. And it really goes to show you that Zack Snyder, he can't separate himself from his cult because in a way I feel bad for Zack Snyder. I really do, because he essentially made a deal with the devil where he can't go against, or can't be like, or he can't say, hey guys, like, I'm just posting my love for Henry Cavill because, you know, I worked with DC and I really had a great time with working with Ben and the cast. But, you know, that's all it is. He can't say that. He can't say, I'm just posting this. Snyderverse it's done. It's over. I'm not coming back. And you guys should just celebrate the future of DC. Zack Snyder can never say that because the moment he does, his sycophant, rabid, brain dead fan base would be like, Zack Snyder, you betrayed us. How could you do this to us? We supported you. We hate you. Same thing that they did with David Ayer. They were all on board with hashtag release the Ayer cut, but as soon as David Ayer praised James Gunn, they absolutely turned on him, and David Ayer was like, what the hell? It's like, you guys are insane. Zack Snyder can never do that. And again, it's sad because did you notice, or do you notice, he posted what? Henry Cavill's Superman, right? Because that's the only way Zack Snyder can get attention, is by posting his old DC stuff. Why can't he post Rebel Moon stuff? Why can't he post Army of the Dead stuff? You know why? Because Zack Snyder is not dumb. Zack Snyder is smart. Zack Snyder is aware that if he posted anything about Army of the Dead or Rebel Moon, it's like, hey guys, look, here's a new behind the scenes pic of Charlie Hunnam from Rebel Moon. No one would give a shit. No one would care. No one would care. And it's kind of sad that Zack Snyder, like, the only way Zack Snyder can remain relevant is if he posts something from his old DC stuff. Meanwhile, James Gunn and everybody else is like posting David Cornsweat. They rushed to David Cornsweat like, no, David Cornsweat's our Superman. And there was just a litany of David Cornsweat posts all over my timeline. Even though I can't post on Twitter anymore, I don't know why, because I don't know if I'm shadow banned or what. But it was lovely to see David Cornsweat get his love, because everybody was like, no, like, yeah, like Henry Cavill's cool, but bros, like, It's been, how long has it been now? Like, what, 6 years now? Has it been 6 years already? Like, everybody's like, bro, like, we moved on. And it's kind of cringe, and it's like, ugh, like it is sad. Like, I feel bad for Zack Snyder. I really do. I'm a fan of Zack Snyder, but at the same time, I feel bad for him, because, like, the only way he could be like, hey guys, look at me, look what I'm doing, is by posting his DC stuff from like 6 years ago. And it's like, and it's just like I feel bad. I really do. But yeah, this is just one of those. It was one of those cringe moments. It's like, oh, dude, dude, like, you're still posting from BVS, like, bro, like, no one gives, like, the only people that care about this shit is like the hardcore Snyder cultists. Meanwhile, all the other DC fans are like, okay, cool, like, good for you, Zack Snyder, but like, we don't care. Like, we're all excited for Man of Tomorrow and what James Gunn is doing, but you know, I don't know. It's just weird. It really is, and I feel bad because, you know, his brain dead Snydercult fan base are like, oh my God, it's happening. The Snyderverse is returning. And everybody else is like, no. And I think Zack Snyder knows this. And so he's just like, again, it's another way to rile up his fan base to get them going, making them, you know, giving them false hope, which is like, again, kind of a dick move on Zack Snyder's part. But again, that's his fan base. I moved away. Most DC fans moved away from the Snyder Cult, moved away from that fan base because, you know, it just got insane. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I'm just like, ugh, like it was sad. Like I felt like it was cringy and I felt bad. But I also felt really sad for Zack Snyder. The fact that the only way he can like get talked about is by posting old DC movies. But it is what it is. Hey, James Gunn. Hey, do your friend a favor and maybe you can hire him. I don't know. But that's going to be it. Make sure you guys hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Threads, your sister's ass cheeks. Share the video, like the video. It helps immensely. And what did you think? Again, it's Henry Cavill as Superman from 5 years ago. I'm just like, hey, congrats, Zack Snyder, for being new to Instagram. But it's just like what are you gonna show next? Hey, here's new behind the scenes pic of Ezra Miller's Flash from Justice League 7 years ago. It's like, okay, cool. We got a new DCU now. Good luck. Love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
And the Zack Snyder fans are weirdos. I'm